I see. So this comes from the Quester. But he doesn't know what Malos is planning for Torna.
We should probably hurry.
Soon. We'll go once Hugo's back.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. After waiting around for a lot of time, Hugo's back, baby. It's good to see you all again. Hugo, have you finished surveying the battleground? We have, and we've came upon something of grave importance. You're looking a bit pale there, Hugo. Are you alright? I'm just a little tired, that's all.
I'm not surprised. The Sean resistance fought so desperately. They really took it out of us. The battleground was a terrible sight to behold.
How many more lives must Malos wrest from us? We must do all we can to avenge them. It is truly tragic. We'll put a stop to it. Come on. They've repaired that bridge while you were away. I think it's time for us to move on. Move on? Have you discovered where Malos will strike next? Indeed. We had our suspicions, and now they've been confirmed. His target is Torna, the capital no less.
Can we trust the veracity of the source?
I believe we can. The Praetorium's intelligence is likely to be on the mark. Our info is coming from the Quester, then? In that case, I believe we have little room for doubt. The capital, huh? That's a long way. It is. Once we're over that bridge, we'll have to cross the Denag Desert. What do you want to do, Mick? You can stay here if you want. We can have one of the wardens look after him. I'll go with you. Are you sure? Sooner or later we'll be facing up against Malos. It's a dangerous road that lies before us. Yeah, no kidding. I'm going with you. Alright, mine's made up, I guess. What should we do? Thinking about it now, there's no guarantee that his staying here would assure his safety. He may in fact be safe in our company. Is that not so? Shall we let him come with us then? Talk about twisting a person's arm. Fine, we're all going to the capital. Yeah, no one has to get separated. Are you sure that's what you want, Mikhail? I guess, yeah. That's what he wants to happen. Crud. So, next objective is to head to the Torna capital. Hugo, I have a proposal for you. Oh, yes? I've been thinking about the sparring match with Lora yesterday. Wouldn't it be also make better use of our skills if we passed around our weapons the way she does? How about it? Want to give it a go? Perhaps it's worth a try. Lora has access to both Jin and Hayes' weapons when fighting. It's sure to open her options in battle. I do think it would be wise for us to learn from her, especially given our coming battle with the Aegis. So, we agreed. Mithra, I'd like to use your sword. Mind if I borrow it? It's all yours. I doubt you're gonna do as well as those three, though. Strangely humble of you. That's not what I meant. What did you mean? What? Oh, actually, forget what I said. We're gonna knock this out of the park. I'm not sure what a park is, but that's more like it. Bridget, Aegeon, you may not be so convinced at first, but give it time and we'll surely reap the rewards. I think they'd be pretty okay with it, and
as you wish, Your Majesty.
I would never question your authority, Your Majesty. Thank you. I am blessed to have such faithful attendants. Let's make tracks, people, yeah. We'll be right with you after we practice this 400 times. Onwards to the capital. So, yeah. Remember that, like, speech bubble thing I said? Oh, yeah, by the way, Hugo and Adam can't use level 4 specials. In that brief dialogue, they have now mastered it. Yeah, I don't know how the dump to feel about that, but, yeah, for the majority of this episode, I kind of want to, like, show those off. I'll try my best to, but before we do anything else, good God, y'all. Your boy is getting some levels because we're gonna fight something pretty tough in this episode. I'm not gonna lie, it can be kind of dicey, and I don't want to die in this episode. So, level 25, you can get by. You might lose a party member or two, whatever. But, realistically, 27 is where I want to aim. Out of all the Xenoblade games, I think grinding just by fighting random enemies happens to be the most efficient in this game because, realistically, yeah, like, just, the enemies give a ton. And the level, like, I don't want to say cap in this game isn't, like, giant, but the intended level to beat the game is not that far away. Just wanted to say that, and yeah, cannot still fight that thing, dang it. I'm pretty sure it does drop a weapon for our characters, and I really want to get that. I don't think we've actually seen a new weapon yet for anybody, so might as well talk about this now as we walk to our next encounter, which is Let's Bridge, which is right there, by the way. Now those monkeys are gone, nothing's gonna stop us from walking on that awesome bridge. The bridge is like 2 feet. I swear we probably could have made the jump. I don't even know why we need to repair this thing, but whatever. That's a little bit more than 2 feet, but yeah, back to the weapons. So Adam is an electric driver. There's no such thing as elemental human beings in the Xenoblade universe. What actually gives Adam the element is the sword on his back, which you can switch around. So you could potentially have all different types of elemental drivers. Also, these red things have been purposely annoying. They go to that door all the way over there. We'll talk about that when it's a little more relevant. Anyways, our next boss fight is right up ahead, Oldmard's Trail, and yeah, we want to get through with that as fast as possible. So I want to get to this point in the game as quick as I can because we're going to unlock something here that's going to be used for the whole game. So best get it done now.
It's live Jackpot. Let's see what Therian wants to do here.
Worry about that later. Come on!
This thing's a jerk! It literally just sat on that cliff waiting for us. But yeah, the Scythe Jagron. Level 29. It is kind of an issue, not gonna lie. So we gotta deal with it fast. Now, the course of action I think I'm going to take is just to try and do our normal driver combos. You all got that by now, but we're also going to try and get off a really powerful special combo with our blades. So the next thing we need to do is either use a Geon Steam Bomb, or nah, I need to actually have another Fire Blade go. That works out. Lora's going again. Not necessarily a Fire Blade, but that'll do. Oh god, that is a lot of damage. So you're going to notice that sometimes when you do blade combos in this game, the names change. Right now, it's not Light 3 for Mithra. It's instead Nuclear Blast. That means you're about to trigger what is called a special combo. Gets a unique animation, slows down everything, gives you invincibility frames. Really handy, and does additional damage. So, if you can, always go for them. But currently we have 2 elemental orbs on the opponent. That is not enough. Hugo, get in there with that level 3. And now, Lora has access to Volcano. Oh crap, never mind, cutscene. Nope. I was going to keep going, but I guess not.
Is it over? Minoth! You were always slow to finish a job, but Prince? I thought I told you to stop calling me that.
A blade?
He's Minoth, Questor of Malchus's blade.
Malchus's?
He's one of the Questors in Indo. And Malos' driver.
Minoth finally joins the party, baby! Okay, real talk. I've been waiting to introduce this character and use him in combat since I knew he was going to be in the game, y'all. This is, hands down, my favorite blade in the game. He looks so cool! Oh my god. So, he is a dark element, and we're going to learn about chain attacks real quick. So, basically, if you have 3 bars of the party gauge, you can press the start button and do a seriously powerful attack. By destroying elemental orbs that we throw on the opponent by doing our specials, we can do additional damage. And it can get kind of crazy. Currently, we have 3 elemental orbs up on the opponent. I don't know where the fire and earth orbs went, but whatever. So, we could go ahead and use, oh gosh, yeah, Lora just took a ton of damage. We want to ideally keep everybody alive for this, and oh my gosh, if we got the topple, that is some serious damage. But I want to show off Minoth, like, as soon as I can, some of his, arts. Like, they outdid themselves with this dude. That's all I gotta say, y'all. So we got 4 elemental orbs. Let's go and start the chain attack, because, god dang, y'all about to see some damage. So, ideally what you want to do here is, you want to use the opposite effects or elements of an orb that you intend to destroy. For example, there's a light orb, so we're going to use Minoth's first special to damage it. Now, the difficult thing is, we don't actually have that many dark blades, so we're going to have to use our fire to prolong the combo. If you don't destroy any orbs, the combo will actually end, so that's kind of unfortunate. So, ideally, I like to go for water first, because there's 2, like, fire elemental people in the game. And additionally, if you break a ton of orbs, fill up that bar in the top left, you do something called a full burst combo. You'll just kill anything in the game at that point. But the setup is kind of tricky. So, we get another round and full burst gauge. I already explained that. But, ideally, you want to go for it whenever you can, but it's kind of a tough setup to do. Like, he's got gun swords, y'all! Oh my god, it's so cool! Let's get Jin in there, because he, does just a crap ton of damage as well with his level 2. It's really, really good. Let's get a Hugo in there, I think. I believe yeah, that's a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, we actually will get a full burst our first time. Awesome. So, just to ensure, like, we do the best we can, we use Mithra's level 3, which is pretty good. Missed out the button prompt on that. Let's go for Lora. She does a crap ton of damage too. And you're seeing, all of our hits are doing 500% more damage. Oh, we didn't get the full burst. That's unlucky, but probably for the better, because the combo is pretty long. But last but not least, Bridget, get in there. You're probably gonna do a lot of multi-hits. Oh yeah, that did it! We got the overkill. And when that happens, you get bonus EXP and bonus rewards. Oh, we're just going again? Alright. So we'll purposely delay that so we can show off some of the level 2s. I don't think we did that for some of our party. I don't think we've ever seen Haze, but yeah! This is pretty much what Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is all about. If you know what you're doing and you have the proper setup, bosses are kind of a complete joke.
You've got an interesting way of fighting. You are?
Lora, that's Jin. And she is Haze.
Pleased to meet you.
Jin? You don't mean from Torna? But 17 years ago, wasn't he? Enough? No more words to anyone. Sounds like a good story is all I'm saying.
You want to hear?
Another time.
That was close. Thanks, Minoth. You're very capable, even on your own.
Well, maybe I should thank him. Or not.
Your core looks kind of different.
Well, I'm a flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A being with human and blade cells. Made possible with Judician technology. That's how I can use my full strength anywhere, without my driver. But I'm pretty sure I'm a failed experiment, so to speak.
I never knew blades like that existed.
Flesh eaters.
What of Amalthus? Isn't he coming?
Nah. I just heard rumors that you guys had entered Torna. I used my own initiative.
Ah.
It's been 2 years since I saw him last.
Huh?
I arrived too late.
Is that right? Was that their child? That soldier? Wasn't that the one from...
Such a cruel world we live in.
Huh.
In Indal, there are a great many paintings depicting all manner of hells. But I think real hell might be closer to something like this.
Amalthus. You can't...
I had hoped once that the architect might save us all.
Since then, I haven't seen him. I heard he went climbing up the World Tree not long after. And brought divine revelations back with him.
You mean...
The Aegis. Malos.
But what kind of revelation is this? What kind of salvation? Could anyone call this salvation? His hope caused this. Or his despair.
Despair?
How about you then? You're from the same stock?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following this guy since he woke me up, and that's basically it. I have no particular interest in this world or its future.
And Malus himself?
His thoughts, I'm especially uninterested in. We've never even met.
Please, don't mistake her. Despite the attitude, she's a good kid.
The hell is with that tone? Where do you get off acting all parental?
Oh, come on. I woke you up. I make sure you get enough to eat.
What?
Cloud sea crab sticks are tasty, aren't they? You're very welcome. Although I don't think I'd have managed to eat 6 myself.
What? You counted?
I don't know where you put all that.
I'm the Aegis. I need all the fuel I can get. Hey!
You are too easy to sneak up on. Where are my extra rations?
Oof. You little...
The Aegis, bested by a little kid.
Milton! Get back here!
Hmm?
You know, if the architect really does exist, I'd quite like to meet him. Salvation, huh?
So yeah, Minoth joins the party. Just like that. I mean, Equestrian Malthus don't give a crap. He hasn't even talked to him in 2 years. I can't complain, but god dang. His character artwork, his weapon style, all of his arts. The only downside about this dude is the fact that, yeah, we gotta start at level 1 basically with his affinity chart, which kinda sucks, because almost everyone else is at level 4, which is kind of an issue, come to think of it. Actually, Hayes not that much, but
controlling the ether is
kind of a cool character. You might not remember him from the original Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but he was definitely in that game. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, I think for the rest of the episode, well, wait, crap, I totally messed that up. I'll try and play as him. I don't know. I like him. He's cool. And he has a really powerful courtship with him at the start of the game, so like, he's definitely gonna out-damage most of our blades. But most of our blades are just like support, except for Jin, so that's not really saying much. Okay, whatever.
Your sword-swapping fighting style. It's very interesting, you know.
It's still quite rough, though. I'm a bit lacking in oomph. It'll take me a while to get it down properly.
See, I wasn't actually talking about the power or technique.
Oh? What then?
That connection you have. Human and blade. It's like a bond of sorts. I just found it curious.
An actual bond?
It's like that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, I don't know.
It does make sense. Lady Lora is always with Jin. And you almost never find time to practice with me. It's like he's her favorite.
Come on, don't say that. I'm an equal opportunities driver.
Liar!
You're both my partners and very dear to me. There's no favoritism, swear.
Are you really sure about that?
I think Hayes is a bit jealous. I have been with you longer, after all.
You think? All right then. Starting tomorrow, Hayes gets to take the lead. Good?
Wonderful!
You don't mind?
It's all right by me.
Do you remember? The last time we paid a visit to Indal?
What did you think?
You mean about him? Let's see. In a word, he seemed very human, protecting his heart with a mask of lies.
Are you curious what's behind it?
Not really. Most humans are like that, aren't they?
Cutting to the chase, I see. But I hear his achievements in Indol have been quite grand. The refugee protection policies from last year are his work as well.
So a hypocrite, then. Isn't that what you call the type?
Quite. I hope that's all he is.
He smiled. Did you notice?
No?
I think he might actually be enjoying this.
What?
The world in this state.
That's interesting.
You felt something was wrong, didn't you? That's why you brought me.
Don't you think they're worth saving?
If you think they are, you know you'll have my aid.
Even if you disagree?
That's not for the likes of me to decide. It's up to you humans.
Oh, you mean that time? I remember. What about it?
What Minoth said bothered me. I think he was talking about Malos, but his words could just as easily have applied to Amalthus.
I suppose.
What if all of this is what Amalthus... No. What all of humanity really wants?
You don't mean it.
Hey. What are we going to do if we defeat Malice anyway?
You know. Like I told Hugo. Go home and work the land. I didn't get to harvest the Grom rice this year.
Well, that might be good enough for you. Some others might not be too pleased with that.
Who is this?
Picked him up during a routine core collection. He was one of yours, right?
As we discussed, I engaged him as a broker of cores, but no more. What a waste of a human being.
That much is hard to deny.
What are you driving at?
Waste and refuse can have their own uses, I think. The project we spoke of before, I think it may be time to set it in motion.
You mean a blade eater?
His strength will grow exponentially. It will dwarf even that of a flesh eater.
And you can control him?
Oh, please. Even if we can't, there's no need to worry. After all, this is just a prototype. Sooner or later, the binding will decay and he will die. I hear he's got some connection to this paragon of Torna, you see. He'll prove useful either way. Torna, then? He's on your mind, isn't he? Malos.
Not him, but what comes after.
Good God. Sounds like crap's about to go down. I don't know. Mithra thinks so. Amalthus thinks so. I think so. But what? Anyway. So you're trying to take down Malos. I did not have time to think of a voice for Minoth. We already sunk the sea in Tainton. We can't just sit back and let him destroy the whole of all the rest.
Of course we can. But he's the Aegis, man. You can't just go up and try and fight him all on your own.
And you can when you got another Aegis in the party? Word.
Even still.
In any case, our primary goal is to fend Torna, not necessarily to bring Malos to his grisly end. Well, so we can still even convince him to end this peacefully.
Adam, that just ain't gonna happen. You do that. Be a dang sight better than getting yourself killed for no good reason.
Ouch.
Minoth, here's a blade of Amalthus. Just like Malos. I'm sure he knows far better about our chances than we do.
You say he's being realistic?
I am being realistic. If it's Amalthus saying the capital's the target, then it has to be true.
You still trust him? After everything he's done?
Whatever he does, it's for his own benefit. You're just pawns in his game. We all are.
It does seem better to act upon the information we do have rather than move around namelessly.
Alright, so what will we do now, Minoth? Now I join your little traveling troupe. Now else I'm gonna keep tabs on you.
I suppose so.
I was hoping you were gonna say that.
That's what he was thinking, and there we go to the capital. I assume you're well equipped for the desert.
Well equipped how?
No, so you're just gonna go there and collapse from desert fever. Fantastic.
Desert fever?
An epidemic disease caused by fungi. It's no harm to blades, but to humans, it can be lethal.
Why haven't we heard of this?
That I forgot.
Come on, Adam! Idiot! Are you trying to get us killed before we even find Malos?
No. God dang, I love Adam so much.
Let's see. That doesn't happen, shall we? Yeah. We'll need enough medicine for Adam, Hugo, Milton, Mikhail, and me.
Okay, we have to backtrack a bit, but they should have something back at the resistance camp. If we collect all the ingredients, they should be able to make enough antibiotics for all 5 of us humans.
What do we need?
Tawny carrots and nest extract. I believe we can get the tawny carrots around the Torna grasslands.
And to obtain the next extract, we shall have to defeat so many little nests.
Okay then, let's get going.
So before we can even cross the desert to get to the capital, we have to get some goddamn larvae and carrots. How about that bullcrap? Luckily for us, it is the easiest crud ever. Like, they tell you, oh yeah, you can get those materials around here and here. Or you could literally just go like 2 feet away and like, there's a spot right here for the Somnia nest and the carrots spawn right here. So you literally just have to repeat this until you get everything you need. Pretty stinking easy. I already know I'm gonna need 5 of these nests, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. As we try and showcase a little bit of your boy Minoth's auto attack speed, which is ridiculous. Auto attack speed pretty important when it comes to Xenoblade, so you want to have the best you can. Also, his talent art, Dulio, art damage times 2, aggro gain times 3. I'm no like genius or nothing, but that might be pretty darn good. I don't know, dog. He seems like a good blade to me. I might be a little biased though. I think just like everything about him, pretty neat. But these things are not tough. Getting the materials we need, also not tough. It shouldn't take much time at all. And while we were gathering all those materials, we actually happened upon one of those weapons I was hoping that we would get. So for Adam, I managed to get a decently powerful weapon actually, the Glacio Greatsword. Makes him ice. Ice is a great element because you're going to have Jin for a pretty good portion of the game. And ice onto ice, and then, well, there's actually a lot of combos you can do from that. Pretty darn good. We also got, I believe, one for Lora as well. Yeah, oh gosh, we got a lot. We have Torrent Braid and Gale Braid, so pretty nice all around. Sadly, Hugo, he did. Oh no, we got Vortex Sword as well. So now a lot of our drivers can change their elements depending on the fight. But I'll be straight up with you, we're probably not going to do that because I just know what I'm doing in this game. But the option's there if you want it. Hello there, Mungo.
Prince Adam, and your companions by your side. If I may boldly guess, were you so kind as to come here in order to obtain some desert traversing preparations?
Bang on the mark. Here's enough tawny carrots and nest extract for several people's share of remedies.
Oh, very good. It never hurts to be well provised. You have no idea how touched I am. It's gladness, not only in my heart, but those of the Resistance and the people of Aletta.
Huh?
Looks like you finally found it within you to bear the burdens of Torna, Your Majesty. Wonderful!
Sorry, Mungo. I'm not sure I follow you.
To think this day would finally come. The long years I spent waiting for Your Majesty to ascend the throne.
Adam, you aren't thinking of doing anything like that, are you? No, that thought never even crossed my mind. Where's all this coming from, Mungo?
Yes. His Majesty, the King, has a kind heart, no doubt about it. A little too kind at times. To do what he must. I feel that many of his subjects long for a decisive and resolute leadership, such as the Prince could offer.
Prince Adam. If only I could lay claim to such irresistible charisma.
Your Imperial Majesty, what a thing to say. Prince Adam possesses great virtue, but I must humbly assert that Your Majesty has at least equal portion.
Gosh. God, Aegeon, you're such a suck-up. I concur absolutely with Aegeon, Your Majesty. We are your biggest fans. I really think you're making too much of this charisma of mine. Anyway, I can never usurp a lawful ruler of a bloodline. I want to go to the royal capital, but only protect Torna, not to take it over.
Oh, really? Well, that's a terrible shame if you ask me, Your Majesty.
I don't know if you were serious or not there, Mungo, but either way, that kind of talk is unwise to say the least. Prince Zetter is notoriously insecure. If you heard something like that, things can get pretty interesting. Interesting is alright for some. Anything's interesting when you can just sit back and watch from the sidelines.
Well, I'm certainly moved by your declaration of loyalty, Your Majesty. I promise to be a little more discreet about my hopes for you to ascend the throne from now on.
That you could just stop addressing me as Your Majesty, good God. Well then, my good apothecary, for how much can we acquire your fine desert medicine?
Yes, the purpose of this, forgive me. Get a little sidetracked there. Yeah, a little. I'll just take the ingredients, combine them, post-haste.
Huh, a Dr. Mungo. Why does that sound so familiar?
There we are. Desert medicine for 5.
Nice. Thank you, Mungo. Alright then. Now at last we can finally cross Lora Bridge and make for the capital.
I'll pray for your safety on your journey, Your Majesty.
Just don't throw any cleaves at me, sir. Alright. Pretty easy quest. I guess we just need a lore reason to cross the deserts. But yeah, now we got the potion. And
I'm just happy we made someone happy.
Hey, I'm happy everyone's happy. I love her so much, man. But, god dang. She is not as strong as Minoth. I'm just throwing that out there, y'all. But, you know, that's okay. We all can't be a blade eater for crying out loud. Literally, like, stronger than... I'm pretty sure the tier list is like, alright, you got normal blades, you got flesh eaters, you got Jin, and then you got the Aegis. Well, I want to say Mithra is as strong as Jin right now, but I guess that's a power level discussion for maybe another day. But you gotta really think, man, Adam, you were so stupid. You put your castle in between a desert from the rest of civilization, and you need medicine to get to that other side. Like, bruh, like, that's not wise. What is wrong with you? I just can't get over that, man.
Very good. We can stay here for the day.
Something wrong?
No, but this place is familiar somehow. It feels like it anyway.
Is it possible you've been here before?
I have no memory of it. But still...
Maybe you could just have a little walk around. Something might jog your memory.
Yeah, maybe so.
Okay,
Jin? That's kind of odd. I mean, as we know, blades don't retain their memories once they go back to their core crystal. What? This... How are you going to explain that? If Lora hasn't been here, you haven't been here, right? Who knows? And
well met there, travelers. Oh, so the repairs to that bridge are finished, are they? A sleepy village to begin with, but after the bridge fell, a trickle of visitors dried up completely. I'm glad the bridge is fixed. So if you're planning on crossing to Nog Desert from here, be a good idea to rest up in the inn first. It's tough out there in the desert, even for strong drivers and blades.
Yeah, they are not kidding. Yet again, the level jump is going to be pretty massive. Do we want any new core chips? I have a couple from doing side quests, but I'm kind of curious on the... Oh, God. Too rich for my blood. But, John, you have 73K! Yeah. We could get those if we wanted to, but I'll have to check at a later date. And,
oh, wow, cool. You got gun swords, mister.
I know, they're so awesome, dude. Check them out.
It's been ages since I drivers and blades. And a blade with a blade. That's a gun. Holy... This village is so small. It only got 2 houses and an inn. Used to be bigger. But people don't really come by anymore. If you're gonna stay at Teal's Inn, come by and play with me, Kay.
Heck. No. I got crap to do, bro. Sound like such a jerk. Aren't there, before we do anything, I kind of want to see. I'm fairly certain, yeah, there are some green, things that I need to open up. The barrels. Why can't I think of the word barrel? What the? We gotta get these for the red pollen orbs in them. We're not even remotely close to finishing that quest. But, hey, every time I found one, I want to show it on screen. Because, good God, that is one of the tougher quests to do in the game. But, yeah. Oh, Monster Granny? This is the is she the granny of monsters? Or it's like, oh my gosh, dude. Compared to other grannies, she's the monster. Like, hey, Martha, how are you?
Yes. It's certainly rare to meet drivers and blades. Came in to investigate monsters. It's quite a life for an old lady. Wouldn't trade it for the world. You seem like reliable young types. Maybe I'll tell you about it someday. Maybe I won't. You want to know more about this village, though? You have to ask someone else. I'm just a visitor here.
Dang. Granny's got a busy life, y'all. She gotta, like, tame monsters, eat monsters, collect monsters. We just beat them up. We don't even do that last step. Like, hold on. Like, anyway, we're ready to rest up, and
you're gonna cross the desert. Just come and stay at my inn first. Not much to share with you, but you let me do what I can. There's a reason I've been running this inn for 70-odd years. You know, I like helping folks.
God dang, yeah, sure. Don't kill me or eat me, but yeah, we'll stay here.
Please come in.
Hey, you! You wouldn't be Ornelia's former blade, would you?
Ornelia? No, I'm...
From the Territorial Defense Corps! It is you!
What?
Oh, I remember him well. Even though I was knee-high to a grasshopper back then. With that sword slung across your back, you were so cool. If you hadn't come when you did, our village would have been... Oh, yes! The house you used to live in is still out there on the outskirts.
House?
I'll check out the back.
Good.
How terribly desolate. I heard it's been 90 years, but... What is it? Did you remember something?
No, it's nothing.
Really? That's too bad. I would have liked to have learned about the old you.
I am who I am. I do not change. Lora, you okay? What happened?
You got me right here. My heart's pounding.
Huh? But...
That was such an awesome line.
What?
Jin, you didn't even realize, did you? Sometimes you'll say something and I'll just swoon.
But...
I don't think any girl could refuse you.
No, I didn't mean to.
Nuh-uh! You're smooth and you know it.
Lora, what do you...
Good times. Smiling faces. It's her, right? Ornelia here.
Yes. Yes, I think it is.
Standing next to you, with such a goofy, blissful smile. It has to be, I'm sure of it.
Are you?
Hey, we should take a photo.
Really?
Of us together. I'm sorry. When did this become a group thing? Me and Jin?
Come now, Lora. We all drink from the same well, don't we? That's a wise saying, I think.
I don't think that's strictly applicable here.
You can't have done this in secret anyway.
I've never done this before. Feels nice.
Your Majesty, if I may say, it's no time for levity.
Ijian, relax. You should be open to new experiences.
When did we fall in with him?
Okay, ready for the photo? Everyone say, Glurna! There.
How long have you been with Adam?
3 years, maybe? 1 year with Mithra. When my village washed away in a flood, Adam was the one that helped us out.
Right. So it wasn't the war then?
No, it was. Resources were running low, so we stripped the mountain bare. That's what caused the flood. Hey, Lora. You were looking for your mother, right? Did you get separated during the war?
If only that were the case.
Oh.
There are some things you don't know about me.
Things?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
Mother used to work as hired help. When I was about 10, she was working as a maid. That was when Jin came into my life.
You were a driver at 10?
That's right. Things immediately turned bloody. I had to get out of there in a hurry. 17 years later, here I am.
Wow! You don't look 27. I would have said 20 at most.
Hey, flattery will get you everywhere.
Well, just like me and Mick, I guess.
Yeah, like plenty of kids out there. That's why I'd like to help, stand by them, just like Jin always stood by me. It's almost more real than real family. Right? Don't you think, Mick? What? No reaction? I'm really trying here, you know.
Ah, it's fine. He's smiling on the inside.
Well now, you can tell.
Sorta.
I see. Well, I'm feeling all inspired now. Just the spirit we'll need if we're going to set this world to rights.
Yeah!
You can join in, you know.
What's that?
You don't need to ostracize yourself for being an Aegis.
That's not what I'm...
I happen to think you've got a lot going for you, you know?